What's going on, everybody? My name is Eric, and I'm representing the Nomads today. This is not only my first vlog of 2018, but also my first vlog ever. I've never really vlogged before. I've never really had the means to, but I got a couple of really nice toys for Christmas that I'm able to use and do more stuff like this. I got a really nice camera that I'm using, a boom mic that I'm hoping I'm working properly. The camera doesn't have the best speaker on the side, so I'm not able to really test my playback volume yet. And I'm not 100% sure how this boom mic works. It's got like 3 settings, and I don't know which one does what. So we're going to try this on the normal setting, and hopefully the sound is not horrible. But I also got a new tripod that I can go up really high. That's going to allow me to do stuff like this, maybe a little bit more often. I want to spend a few moments to reflect on 2017. I hope you guys had a great 2017. If you didn't, I hope that 2018 is a whole lot better for you. Dinah, cat, are you hungry? I must feed my cat. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, 2017 has given me a lot. It's been more of a consistent year for me, but there has been a lot of positive changes. One, as you can see, I have a pet. I have a cat now. My first pet that I've ever actually owned myself, which is pretty exciting. And I changed a lot as far as the people I have in my life. Some people left that I didn't want to leave. Some people left that I'm very grateful that I no longer have around. But not only that, but I also made a lot of new friends and got close with a lot of people that I wasn't really close with before. I reconnected with some high school friends, some of them that I haven't seen in 4 or 5 years, and some of them I haven't really hung out with when I went to high school. Shout out to you, Mike. But ultimately, 2017's biggest thing was this. And I know that sounds weird because, it hasn't really gone anywhere, but doing this has been fun. And I think that's the most important thing when it comes to being a YouTuber is for you to have fun while doing it. Because if it's not fun to you, you're not going to enjoy what you're creating, and you're not going to really put out good content. And I think the one thing that my Best of 2017 video showed, if you guys haven't seen that, absolutely should, was sort of this progression from a horrendous mic. I upgraded that. But B, it was just looking back at some of our old videos like I had to create that video. I saw a really good progression in my editing and my commentary, and not just mine, but Tom and Ashley and James and Zach, and just really putting in a group effort, which is the whole point of this whole entire channel. A couple big things that I'm looking forward to from 2018 is this. I really want to make this channel into something. As many people who know me really well know, I've always wanted to be an entertainer of some kind. I minored in theater in college. I did a lot of theater stuff in high school. I love talking to theater people and actors. And something that also gave me a bit more inspiration for this in the future was joining a Facebook group called Small YouTuber Community. Shout out to you guys, Grana Banana, Black Sheep Vidya, Chauvinism. These guys have given me a lot of inspiration to not only try new things, but also to fine-tune what I already do. And I want to turn this channel into something more than just random gameplays. Now, while that's fun, and a lot of you guys love them, I want to do more. And that was kind of what the 12 Days of Christmas was about, was trying new things, trying challenges, trying skits, trying standalone videos. The Christmas quiz I took was the first video outside of the Sims video that I would never recommend anyone ever watching. It was my first standalone video that I ever did since then, and I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. And not only that, but the responses to a lot of those videos, the Mexican Santa video, the gingerbread making video, the cooking video, they all gave me a lot of inspiration for the future, which I think is the most important thing. But I realized while going through the small YouTuber community and going through the best of 2017, I never really explained what we were or who exactly we were. I tell everyone over a group channel, but I never really explained who we are. My name is Eric. I came up with this. I came up with this idea not last November, but November before last, 2016, of getting a bunch of friends together to create a really fun YouTube channel. And while some people have left due to personal reasons or time reasons, and a couple people became a much bigger part of this than I thought they would originally, in reference to Zach and James, it's pretty much become something that I look forward to more than I thought I would. And I have enjoyed what we've created. But I never really explained who we were and the dynamic that we have. I have known Tom since freshman year of college. Actually known Zach about a week longer than Tom because I lived with Zach freshman year. And then I also met James, who is Zach's brother, about a year or two later. Ashley's probably the more recent inclusion. I met her about a year ago. Me and Tom both met her about a year ago. And we became really quickly good friends. And the final person who's a part of this channel is my brother, who I believe I've known the longest. My brother turns 18 at the end of this month, which is terrifying for me. But big things are coming for 2018. One, speaking of my brother, he's going to be moving in with me sometime between March and July. He'll be crashing on my couch for a few months until we get our new apartment. But he's going to be coming down and spending and living with me for at least a year or two. I'm not sure exactly how long he's going to be with me before he kind of goes off on his own, but he definitely wants to get his feet underneath him. He's planning on going to culinary school. He wants to be a chef, which is why he's in all of our cooking videos. But he's going to be in a lot more videos once he comes down. The other big things we have planned for 2018 is a lot more skits. The Mexican Santa skit went over a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was a little bit nervous about it, but you guys seem to really enjoy it. Zach loved it. So we're definitely going to be doing more skits. I want to do a lot more games. I know you guys are a huge fan of the Cards Against Humanity series, the Rocket League series, the golf series. Definitely bringing those back, but we're going to be adding new ones. Me and Tom want to start doing duo Let's Plays like the Game Grumps do. Not trying to steal their ideas, but more or less just inspired by their idea, if you will. Something, obviously, going to put our own twist to it, but and our own chemistry is different than, obviously, the Game Grumps is. But that's something we want to do. We don't know exactly when we're going to start doing it. I got World War II for the PS4 for Christmas. Me and Tom are planning on doing videos for that. I also got Destiny 2 for the Xbox One. Me and Justin are going to be doing videos for that. James brought up the idea of Hand Simulator, which I've seen other YouTubers do it, and it's hysterical, so I'm excited for that one. And then Human Fall Flat is another one I want to do. The other series, that's probably the first series I do when I come back this week, is Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a video that I actually started 2 weeks ago, and then the 12 Days of Christmas got really busy, so I wasn't able to continue it or finish it. But I don't know how it's going to go, because I did 2 episodes of it, and then I got really busy. And now I created characters, and I created like voices for the characters, and they weren't good. It's my first time ever doing it. But now, 2 weeks later, I'm going to be trying to finish that series. So there's going to be a huge disconnect, and I'm probably going to look differently to an extent. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm excited for that one. But that's the other. That's what we have working on right now. Got a lot of other ideas. Downloaded StarCraft 2, but I don't know if I'm going to record any of that. I did also start playing Dead Island with my best friend Jadrian, who made the intro card that you guys see all the time, and I promised him I would play that game with him. So we're going to be finishing that game at some point. I'm not exactly sure when, but that's something we're going to be doing. I know it's a bit of an older game, but it's something fun. I'm excited for it. So I think that's everything. Oh, one last thing before I forget. For those of you guys that are a fan of the podcasts, the podcasts are changing a bit. I'm rebranding the sports podcast, and I'm also cutting it back to once a month. And the reason I'm doing that is because when we came up with the idea for the podcast, we were going to do a sports podcast and a gaming podcast. The gaming podcast is going to be happening probably starting in February. After the Super Bowl, I'm cutting the sports podcast back to 1, like I mentioned before, just because I'm adding that second podcast. Originally, we were going to do a sports podcast, gaming podcast, sports podcast, week off. However, it takes me about 3.5 hours, if not a little bit longer sometimes, to edit one of these sports podcasts. And I have no idea how long the gaming podcast is going to take. Just because I have to watch it, cut it, watch it again, it becomes a lot. So I want to try to stick with 2. Since we're adding the gaming podcast, we're going to be cutting the sports podcast back. But the same people are going to be a part, with the addition of a couple more for the gaming podcast. But there is going to be a sports podcast coming up this week. We're going to be recording it probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So keep a look on for that, probably around Friday. I want to get that up before the playoffs start for football. So that's our main intention there. And I believe that is everything. So I apologize if I got a little rambly here, and I also apologize if I left anything out or forgot anything. But in conclusion, if 2017 wasn't great, make 2018 amazing. And if 2017 was great, make 2018 even better. Because every single year is a fresh start. This whole, time is a construct of humanity, and yes, that's true. But it does give you the opportunity to start fresh, start over, and be who you want to be for this year. And you got to start now, and you got to keep going throughout the year. And that's something that I want to do, and that's something that I hope all of you do, and that's something I hope this channel does, is become something. I love entertaining people. I love making people laugh. So please, if there's anything I can do to better do that job, let me know. Because I absolutely want to know anything I can do to make this product the absolute best that I can. So, with all that in mind, I hope you have a fantastic New Year's, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.